Other boy reaction. Hey guys, Other Boy Reactions here. Alright, so we're hopping back into Once Upon a Time, Season 1, Episode 14, Dreamy. Is this gonna be another another dwarf? Wait, is Dreamy? No, it was Sleepy. So this is another, like, made-up dwarf. I mean, they're all made up, but, this is gonna be like the 9th dwarf or something. So let's see, last time, David and, what's her face? Did they get together? No, they broke up. Mary Margaret broke up with David, right? Because Catherine found out. And now everyone is kind of like, calling Mary Margaret a tramp. Regina painted tramp on, her car. And then the last thing that happened was Catherine is missing. And Frederick, in Storybrooke came to, try and find her in her car. She wasn't there. So who knows what happened to her. And that is where we left off. So I'm curious to find out, more about, Prince Charming's, backstory and how he, wins Snow White's heart again, because she has forgotten him because she took that potion the last time we saw her. So yeah, let's jump right in. Isn't she from Angel?
Is the year's supply. You must be cautious. I know, because next year, you'll be doing this alone.
Are they dwarves? They hatch from eggs? What the fuck?
Quite a team we'd make. Town harlot, town drunk.
Oh fuck.
The only person in this town that people like less than me is you. If you're coming to me, you're screwed.
Damn. What about him? Does he get any consequences? David?
Last week I had 10 volunteers. This week they all dropped out. You think this is about what happened with David?
Yes,
I know it
of
is.
course
A few
it
of them
is.
told me as much. I've never been a homewrecker before.
What about him?
It's gonna blow over.
It's not just
you made
you.
a mistake with David. It happens. But you don't have to do charity to try to win people's hearts back. I have to do something.
I'm Leroy.
Oh, how did you do that? Are you an electrician?
What I really wanted to do was sail. I even bought a boat.
Why didn't
It's a
you?
real clunker. I was gonna fix it up. Sail around the world, say goodbye to this hellhole.
What happened?
I'm sorry, sister.
It's okay. Someone once told me, you can do anything as long as you can dream it.
Grumpy. Dreamy! Oh my god!
Jax never lies, Dreamy.
Oh
Okay,
my
folks,
god.
have
That's
a
his
life and
original
move on.
name.
We needed that money. You knew that. You know how he feels about us.
Ooh.
Fix this. Sister Astrid, you fix it now.
You know why you only sold 42 last year? Because you didn't have me. This year
What's he
we're
gonna
gonna
do?
sell all of them.
Wow, Leroy, I guess you really are my hero.
Well, it hasn't happened yet, so let's... Don't get too excited.
I ended things. Then I came home yesterday and all her things were gone. I assumed she was going to Boston. That's what she told me. Am I a suspect or something?
No. I know when people are telling the truth, David, and you are. She hasn't even been gone 24 hours.
It's you.
Do we know each other?
You're the woman I saw in my dreams right before I hatched last year.
She can't do anything right. Nice.
I'm an idiot. All I ever wanted was to be a fairy godmother. That was my dream, but I can't even pick up fairy dust alone. I'm so clumsy.
No, you're not. I think you'd make a great fairy godmother.
I was thinking about making a stop on my way back. Have you ever been to see the fireflies?
I barely ever get out in the mines.
Oh, I heard it's beautiful. That they come out just after sunset on Firefly
What
Hill.
happens to them?
I was Going to see them tonight on my way back.
Oh, sounds fun. Have a good time.
Oh,
Dreamy?
she was asking you to go with her.
Thanks.
It's not in his head, it's in his heart.
Belle?
You're in love.
Oh, that's impossible. Well, dwarfs can't fall in love.
Trust me. I know love, and you're in it.
You don't know love.
Love is hope. It fuels our dreams. And if you're in it, you need to enjoy it.
Oh,
Oh my gosh, she's so annoying. It's like the same character in Angel.
You nuns are gonna be real busy making candles. Because me and Mary Margaret just sold them all. You're not losing the
You
convent.
lied.
You're
Oh
not
my
going
God.
anywhere.
Her face.
We could see it together. Get a boat. Sail all over. Explore everything the world has to offer.
oh, look!
Okay, we just met.
Okay, let's do it.
What?
Tomorrow night, after I drop off the dust, let's meet back here. We'll run off together. We'll see the
What?
world.
You don't even know each other.
So that's what this is about.
Come on, you're a rich guy. You can afford to give him time to make up 1 month, right?
You're right, I could.
So great.
But I won't. I have a fairly specific rental agreement. If they miss a payment, I'm within my rights to evict.
Oh, come on.
And quite honestly, it's going to be a great relief to be rid of such distasteful tenants.
You don't like nuns?
What's wrong with them?
Who doesn't like nuns?
Oh, I have my reasons.
Oh, because they're the fairies.
Let's just say I have a long and complicated history with them.
I didn't sell them all. I tried to, but nobody wanted to buy them from me. I was going to tell you the truth, but I was afraid of letting you down.
So you lied.
Every call she made the day she crashed her car, including an 8-minute call between her and David within an hour of the accident.
That's not possible. He said he didn't speak to her that day.
Then he's lying.
No. I know when someone is lying, and David...
It's right here on paper, Emma.
So, you could
Phone
have
records
made...
don't lie. People do.
Yes, they do.
And our friend David
Yeah.
does it better than most.
You're lying.
Where are you going?
To be with Nova.
Well, at least they're happy for him.
You have a responsibility
Oh, fuck
to
that.
mine the diamonds we make into fairy dust.
You have other
I
dwarves
love
there.
her.
You're a dwarf, Dreamy.
So?
We're not capable of love.
Oh my
It's not how we're
god.
made.
Shut
What
up.
if I'm different? What if you're wrong?
Bossy's not wrong, young one.
What?
What you feel, it's just a dream.
What? Why?
Nova will lose her wings. But if you return to the mines, and if you allow Nova to become the fairy that she was meant to be, the two of you will bring untold joy to the world.
No, that's not fair.
Nova can be a great fairy. If you let her.
No.
You're special.
Why? What makes us different from any other dwarf and fairy out there?
Our love.
I don't think it's love. It's a dream. We need to put it away.
I don't want to put it away.
I'm not your dream, Nova. Your dream's to be a fairy godmother, and you can still be that.
You talked to the blue fairy.
It doesn't matter.
What did she say?
It doesn't matter.
What did she say?
Nova! What matters is
Let her decide for herself.
the way of your happiness.
You're my happiness.
Right. I hate when people do that. Just deciding for both people.
Love you.
He doesn't know what love is.
I can't love.
Oh.
Bossy, hand me another axe.
Uh-oh. Now it's
There
gonna
you
say
are, Jimmy.
grumpy.
David's grumpy now. 5,000 bucks. Piece of cake.
You sold them all?
Yeah, I had a little help.
You made it happen.
You have no idea.
I don't know what to say.
What is she gonna do next?
You're welcome. Listen, that boat of mine, I'm gonna fix it up. And, well, maybe you could be my first passenger.
I'd like that.
Well, then that's what we'll do, sister.
If you're covering for someone, if you're not doing your job, Sheriff Swan,
You'll what?
I'll find someone who will.
Oh my god. Why don't you just do that anyway, since you don't like her? Wow.
I need you to come to the sheriff's station with me and tell me everything.
I'm sorry, I thought I already did.
So did I.
What? Oh, well, that was the most interesting part of the episode. Not one of my favorites. I didn't like that Dreamy and Nova's relationship was so rushed. Like, they just met and then now they're in love. She kisses him like the first day that she meets him. I know they're like mystical but I mean, I don't know. That was just way too rushed for me. Leroy and Astrid's relationship was 10 times better because they handled it realistically. They didn't kiss and fall in love, the first second. Like, they like each other, and, they're probably going to continue to see each other, and the relationship will grow, but, they obviously didn't have time to do that with their Enchanted Forest counterparts. I don't know. It just, like, it would have made more sense if Dreamy had, but he's dreamy, so he sees like everything through. He probably saw everything through like rose-colored glasses until his world got shattered. So maybe I guess it's kind of plausible that he would have fallen like instantly. Plus she was the first thing he saw. Because when he's born, when he hatched out of the egg, he's like a fully formed adult, but like the mind of a child. He's experiencing everything for the first time. The first thing he sees is her, because her dust fell on him, right? Oh, that's right. Her dust fell on him. So it's a spell. So her dust fell on him. I guess that makes sense. Fuck. That's so sad. That's sad then. I guess that's really sad. Because he's under a spell basically, and but why doesn't it wear off? Why is it's like forever? Cuz he's still in love with her. He just can't have her. But that's what it's very similar to unrequited love, but except she does it's reciprocated, but they just can't be together because for whatever reason it would end up badly. I don't know why Nova would lose her wings. I wonder if they'll go into that in another episode. But I love that he was originally named Dreamy. And then when he gets his heart broken, he becomes grumpy. I love that twist. He just becomes the complete opposite. And he's become so cynical. Nova slash Astrid was not my favorite character. Her voice was a little annoying. Like, I know she doesn't talk that way in real life. But she, like, whenever she gets cast, she always plays that mousy character, except in, what's that show she's on now? She's on some, like, X-Men mutant show now. It's like The Gifted or something? It's something like that. And she sounds like a regular person. I mean, their story was kind of interesting. The most interesting part was, like I said, with Dreamy turning into Grumpy. It sucks though, because he's forever gonna be in love with her, but he can't have her. I really wish that they would have taken a chance and just, risked it. I would like to see how that would have affected them. And I hate that, I hate when people, make decisions for the other person. Like, he just decided, like, we can't be together because someone else told me so. Everyone's telling me that we shouldn't be together and that, we can't be together, and I don't know what love is. I don't have the ability to love. And I don't want to ruin your happiness, so, like, we can't be together. When it's like, well, she didn't get a say in that. Like, she, even if, I don't know, it's so hard because even if he's under a spell, I mean, it seems like it's permanent. It seems like it's a permanent spell. So it's like you might as well just go with it. If it was gonna wear off, I could see, oh, okay, this is temporary. So, let's not continue this relationship because it's not real. But, he's still in love with her to this day, even in Storybrooke, even through that curse. So it's a permanent love spell. So, then that's, what else is real? Like, if that's not real, I don't know what is. And that's what love feels like. Love feels like you've been put under a spell because you can't always pinpoint the exact reason for why you feel the way you do for that person. It's, that's why, like, love has no words. Like, it's not, something you can, pinpoint with science, and it's like, it's just something you feel, and that's what he feels, and so, like, you can't tell him otherwise. So it was an interesting story, but I don't know, there just weren't my favorite characters, but they got to go down the list and introduce us to everyone in in Storybrooke, and he seems to be the main dwarf that he seems to be the leader of the dwarves. And the dwarves are part of Snow White's storyline, so we do have to get to know them. And I did want to know why he was grumpy, so, it was a little interesting. But I want to know what's happening with Mary Margaret and David, and why Catherine is missing. Where is she? I don't think David had anything to do with her disappearance. But Regina either knows what happened, or she doesn't know, and she's just trying to take advantage of the situation by meddling. I'm guessing she changed those phone records, or maybe she didn't, because. But what? Okay, I don't understand. Emma can always tell when someone is lying, so can't she tell if Sydney is lying? So either Sydney's not lying, or what? I don't know, because maybe she needs to ask a direct question, like, did you do this? Do you know where so-and-so is? Because, like, the episode before, maybe not the episode, like a couple episodes ago, when Emma was working with Sydney, she couldn't tell that he was, in cahoots with Regina, because I don't think she ever asked him a direct question, like, are you working for Regina? And he would have to say yes, but she never asked him that. So that's how he got around it. And again, she didn't ask him a direct question this time. But she asked David a direct question. She said something like, did you have anything to do with, or do you know where Catherine is? And he said he didn't know. And she believed him, so it has to be the truth. So I don't know what's going on. I don't know. I feel like that must be the case. She must have to ask very specific questions in order to get the truth. That's all I can think of. I don't know. We didn't have any Henry in this episode. That's really my favorite relationship. Out of all the relationships, Emma and Henry's relationship that's what made me want to continue this show, because in that first episode, that scene that they had together, when she was telling him, like, you want to know what hard is? You want to know what a hard life is? And she, just spilled her guts and told him how she felt abandoned. And, I want to see more of that relationship. And, because it was so real, because it had, like, nothing to do with the magic part. This was a very this was a very magic, mystical world heavy episode. They had dwarves, and I don't know, it was so weird. Like, I hated that that everyone kept telling Dreamy that, like, what you're feeling isn't real. And that you don't have the ability to love. Like, how dare you? I know they don't mean it, like, to be mean. They mean, like, literally, like, you don't have the ability to love. Like, your species doesn't know what love is. But he's been given a gift because of that dust. And so he does. That's... I wonder if things really would have turned out badly for he and Nova, like the Blue Fairy said. Or maybe the Blue Fairy was only thinking because she was seeing him as, like, any other dwarf. Like, if another dwarf had tried to... But another dwarf wouldn't even try, because they don't know what love is. Like, what would happen? I don't know. What would happen if they got together? She just said she would lose her wings. She wouldn't be a fairy godmother. Okay, but I don't know. But she really wanted that. She really wanted to be a fairy godmother, but she loved him too, and they couldn't be together. I guess it was kind of tragic. I don't know. It was. I had forgotten that the dust had fallen on his egg. Like, I just didn't think anything of it. Yeah. He had a tragic story even before the curse. It's like he was cursed even before. He was cursed the second he was born. Well, no, he was, yeah, well, he was cursed because of Nova, basically. Accidentally, but basically, it's kind of her fault. Because if she hadn't been so clumsy, and dropped all that dust on him, he would have just been like all the other dwarves and just gone about his business and just, kept working, and that would have been enough for him. But that's how life is with all of us. We always think, whenever we fall in love with someone that we can't be with, for whatever reason, or we do fall in love with someone and then we have a good relationship and then we break up, we always tend to think, like, I probably would have been better off if I had never met this person, or if I had never fallen in love with this person. But Would you? I mean, because it's like what he said. He said, do you regret any of those good moments that you had with them? And she said no. And most of the time we say no because, you know, yeah, maybe some bad things happened. But because we took that risk, we found love, and you know, love is the best feeling in the world, in the galaxy. It's like, you know, people would do anything to have that. So it's like a gift and a curse all at the same time. Oh, I guess it was good. I don't know. I guess I'm having an off day or something. But it was a good episode. I just needed to process it. It was actually kind of sad. Anyway, I'm rambling. That was Once Upon a Time. Sorry for my weird, off-kilter reaction. But overall, I enjoyed it. If you did too, please like, comment, and subscribe. And if you'd like full reactions and early reactions, please check out my Patreon by going to the link down below. Alright guys, take care of yourselves and take care of each other. I will see you next time. Bye. I can't tell you about